Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. My name is Titus and I'm here to welcome you to Disney Pixel RPG, a brand new game coming out on the 7th of October. First and foremost, there's going to be Facebook and Instagram, which are going to be run by the developers. They will not be running Discord, but there's a few community-made Discords out there already. They also have this movie on their website, just kind of details a few of the key interactions in the game and kind of gives you just a first look at the game. So check that out on your own time. It is a few minutes long. Okay, moving on. This is where we're really going to start getting into what this game is about. So we head out on a unique adventure with pixel art versions of Disney characters, and our story is going to take place in a few Disney realms or worlds. They say a myriad of Disney characters have assembled from various game worlds. And here is our first look at Maleficent. This has Maleficent from an RPG, Mickey Mouse from a board game, and Judy from an action game. So this is our first look at a few of the characters that they're going to be showcasing. And just the pixel art is amazing. The way that the characters move and flow just looks so great for a pixel game. And here we're going to see a few more of the characters that they're adding. I'm going to do another video going over all of the confirmed characters. I think I'll try and put that out tomorrow and kind of showcase some of the movements and animations that some of the community has found and seen already. But yeah, here we see Baymax. Pooh, I just love his hat, and all of the Winnie the Pooh characters have these little garden hats, and it's so cute. And we have Genie and Aurora. She has this amazing, it looks like a thorny sword, and it just looks so cool. And Stitch, I just love Stitch with his little ukulele. It's amazing. So the story for this game is that the game worlds of these Disney characters have collided, and they're starting to break down. They were previously isolated, and now they've merged, throwing all of the characters all together into a confusing plot for this story. So we, as a player, get to team up with all of these characters and go out on a journey to explore these worlds together. Here we get to look at our first look at the battle system, and there's a lot going on this first pick. So just to start it off, at the very top left, it shows we have wave 1 of 2, and we're on our turn 1. I've seen other pictures and screenshots floating around of more waves and being on multiple turns. So it is a turn-based combat system, and it looks like we're also going to have the ability to speed up. I'm guessing how fast the animations of this story goes. I haven't exactly seen what everything on the bottom does quite yet, but I'm sure very soon we'll be learning exactly how this is going to play out. It says, enjoy fast-paced strategic battles, simple controls, convenient autoplay function, which, if anybody is like me, pretty much everything that we're doing is going to be set on auto most of the time, because not everybody is free 24/7. So this is going to be great. No need to worry, even if you don't have experience. So this is going to be a great start for anybody who wants to get into this game. Avatars. So this is a really interesting thing that I saw. You get to play as your own character and dress them up and put on these fun outfits and explore the world as a character that you get to design. And I think that's just awesome. That's a lot of people really like that kind of feature in games like this. And in a lot of games, you don't really see a whole lot of customization for the characters. So this is going to be an awesome way to showcase individuality and just get to earn some of these cool costumes and stuff that we get to wear. Down here, we're going to see setting out on expeditions. So I think this is the way that you earn some of the materials for upgrading your characters, for the levels, and for abilities, I'm guessing. Um, so this is, they call it the Princess Saga, and this is Aurora. I think they have a few of these different Princess Sagas, but I haven't seen much more than just the Aurora yet. So we'll have to wait and see what is in store for that. And these, to my knowledge, we will be sending these characters on a journey, uh, almost like an AFK. We'll set them up to go on this journey, and then, you turn the game off and go about your day, and then log in 5, 6, 7 hours later, and you have accumulated a certain amount of rewards. So this is going to be a good way to put down the game for a while and come back, and the AFK aspect of this game. Um, and then down here, they kind of just tell you where to do the pre-registration. Apple App Store and Google Play, they're both open for pre-registration right now. And they also detail what regions they're available in. We have had some feedback from some people that the game is not available in some regions. I think we had somebody from the UK who said that they were unable to download this game. So just keep that in mind. If you're excited to play this game, just double check that these regions are somewhere that you will be able to download it. If not, they may have this coming out in more regions soon, hopefully. So anyways, let's jump over to pre-registration. I'm on Apple, so just showing you right now this check up in the top. That shows that I've pre-registered, to my knowledge. That's what I've been told, is that that little check should indicate that I have pre-registered. I'm not really sure how to do it on the Google Play. From there, we'll jump over. They actually have some pre-registration bonuses, so you have to make sure that you have pre-registered before the game launches on the 7th of October. That also is mentioned as JST, which I believe is 14 hours ahead of Pacific Standard Time. So however that lines up for those of us over here in the United States, whether you're Eastern or Pacific, the game might actually be releasing a little bit earlier, just depending on what time it actually releases in Japan. I'm not sure if it's a global rollout or if it will come out on October 7th at midnight local time. So let's jump over and I'll show you the pre-registration bonuses that we're going to be getting. Okay, so at the moment, we're actually at 800,000 pre-registration. This is actually an older picture, but this is the only infographic that we have of what we get for the 700K pre-registrations. So we're currently at 800,000, and I imagine we'll probably go up a little bit more over the next coming days. But this is what we're currently going to be getting. 7,500 crystals, so that's worth 25 gacha pulls. So that means that each pull is worth about 300 crystals. So hopefully when this game launches, there's a good way to get a lot of these crystals. 300 for one pull. I'm not sure how this system is exactly going to work, but 300 for one pull is going to be a lot for getting one character. We'll see what it looks like when it turns out, but we'll also be getting this Mickey Mouse themed costume hat. See if we can detail it here. Yeah, so that's what that's going to look like. So pretty much everybody's going to be able to get that on the day that we launch. Let's see what else they're saying here. Rewards distributed in-game after launch. Distribution period will be announced in-game and on the official social media. So remember, that's only Facebook and Instagram. Item names and icons are under development and subject to change. So just to put this simply, I know somebody said when you launch into the game, you might not get these things right away. Some some people say to wait to link your account. So some people link Apple ID, some people link their Google. Um, Wait to link your account until uh, you kind of have yourself where you want. What I mean by that is sometimes when people start new gacha games, they will re-roll for different characters. At the moment, we don't really know which characters are going to be the better characters, but um, once the game launches and we all kind of get our hands on, we'll be able to figure out who those characters are and kind of be able to go from there. We'll make another video talking about which characters you want to pull for, which characters you want to kind of let sit for a little bit. But if this is like any other gacha games, really it's just pull whatever you can and kind of just roll with it. At least that's the way I like to play them. So um, I'm going to jump over to some screenshots from an article. Somebody actually got their hands on the game a little bit early, so we're going to jump over there and see what they have to say about the game. Okay, so this is an article on Famitsu. This is actually in Japanese, so I had it translated over into English. This player, I think you can see it up here by Q Mine. I'm not sure if that's just the person's name or not, but credit to them for this article here. Um, Anyways, they say that Disney Pixel RPG is an app accepting pre-registrations now. This work is set in the game world with the theme of various game genres. Again, this is all translated, so if this translation doesn't seem very on top of it, but you play as the main character, who is your player, to cooperate with the residents of each world and to confront the enemies who have come into the world. So we saw Maleficent earlier. I believe on the screen of the official website you saw Pete, a pretty popular enemy in terms of the Mickey Mouse world. And we'll probably see a few others from other Disney games as well. So they say the main feature is that you can enjoy adventures while freely organizing and nurturing your friends who have become pixel pictures. This time we'll get the opportunity to play. This person said that they got the opportunity to play the game in advance, and they're here to show us what they got to see in the game. The setting of the world is the setting of the work is a game world composed of pixels. You, the protagonist, who is an adventurer, creates an avatar and gets to play roaming around these worlds with various Disney characters. And they actually show a few screenshots here. It looks like some Mickey and the gang up against a few blobby pixelated foes. We'll see how that looks when we get to it. And then a few of the other enemies that we'll be facing. And then this kind of looks like more of the main town that we'll be playing around in. Here is actually the first screen that we get to see of the party. So it looks like you get to have 5 characters in your party. This person has Mickey, Goofy, Donald, Minnie, and Stitch. They're all level 1, so this is the very base party that they're going to be starting with. And then they do mention on here that there are a variety of Mickey Mouses in the works. So they say Mickey Mouse in the rhythm game world and Mickey Mouse in the action game world. So we might be getting to see a few different versions of characters throughout this game. I know that I mentioned earlier Tigger and Pooh. They're wearing kind of like gardening hats, and maybe we'll see them in different outfits or different styles. Whether those will be different characters or actually just costumes, we'll still have to wait and see. They're kind of detailing how the game will work. The game consumes stamina, as most games these days do. Challenges are staged in each world. You clear them one by one. In addition to recovering stamina over time, you can recover with items and crystals. So in a way, just most gacha games kind of do this, where you have a like a potion or something that you use to regain stamina or energy. So this was kind of expected. The battle is a turn-based command battle where all 5 of your characters are organized to fight against the enemies. You can choose different actions from, I'm guessing cage is supposed to mean like fight, defense, and different skills that each character is going to have. And your main goal is to defeat the enemies. A skill is activated by consuming skill points accumulated by using skills or defense. So again, we'll have to wait and see how this works. If you have to set your characters up for defense maybe, or by using skills and you accumulate your SP. And they also note that you may not be able to recover your HP and be defeated by the enemy, so it's important to organize a balanced party. We do see a video later, which we'll probably talk about tomorrow, with certain characters doing damage and certain characters healing, which is again pretty general for gacha games. So we'll actually showcase some of the animations and video of them going through that. Down here we'll also see one of the enemies. It's translated to a money pot, and they have what's called a red break on them. Down here they also mention that a red break and a yellow break are different weaknesses. So this is going to be an interesting system to deal more damage by triggering those breaks. Again, we'll have to see what that's going to look like when we actually get to that. And then we'll also see Donald here. And he has a special ability that has this yellow break association. So I'm not sure if they're going to have different types. Some gacha games do like a red character and a yellow character and a blue character, and they kind of like have a trifecta of which damage does which to certain types of characters. So we'll see if that maybe has a play in that. But this is also noted as Carnival Donald Duck. Again, this is all translation, so we'll see if there's other versions of this Donald Duck going forward. They note the miracle action can be used by the whole party. This increases the dedicated gauge by damaging the enemy, and it can be activated when it accumulates to the maximum. More effects than skills, such as dealing great damage to the entire enemy or the entire enemy squad, and increasing your attack and defense of your allies. So I imagine there's going to be a few different miracle actions, probably based off of which characters you choose, or maybe it doesn't matter what characters you choose, and you choose your miracle action in addition to your characters. So we'll see what that looks like when we get to it. We explained this earlier. The game also has an auto function, automatically fights enemies, and a double speed function. So where that was up in that top corner, we were thinking that we were going to be able to speed it up. This just mentions a double speed function, so we'll see how fast that's going to be able to go. Maybe we get a 3 times speed, we'll see. On the other hand, if the enemy's level is difficult, you are going to have to go back and build your characters a little better, and you won't be able to auto these stages, which is all expected. Of course, character development is also important. In this game, it is possible to strengthen the characters and stories with the following elements. So here we have the training system, so how we're going to level and build our abilities and increase our characters' overall usability. So they kind of just go over a few things. Level enhancement, pretty typical, raise your character's level, which raises their HP and attack and defense. ability enhancement, increase the character's attack and defense, but also it sounds like increase certain abilities. Rarity release, which is going to be strengthening them from 1 star to 2 star to 3 star. We don't know what the cap is going to be on that. It could be 5 star. It could be maybe they go past that and they go 6, 7, 8 star. We'll see what the cap is when that comes out. Break through the limit, use items you get with the characters of the same name. Where's it in the gacha to strengthen the character's abilities? So maybe we are able to build different Mickeys, but there's items that work for all Mickeys that you can kind of rotate around them. Ability custom randomly grants abilities to characters. The ability is a passive effect, automatically activated if the conditions are met during combat. So, maybe, for example, your character gets hit and they increase their attack. So that would be, a passive effect that we might see. We really don't know a whole lot about what abilities there are yet because the developer is really kind of quiet about this kind of stuff. So we're just going to have to see everything as it comes, and we'll detail everything in another video to kind of go over all these abilities once we get our hands on them, and we'll really see how we can break the game in a way. Here is another showing of that Donald, and it looks like he's leveled up to 60, and he has a few other skills here, which did not get translated, but there's 3 skills on this page, so maybe the more you level up, the more skills that you can earn. So that's going to be cool to use. And then this is the part where they kind of go over the avatar, the fashionable aspect of the game. You can kind of see down here, you pick the color for your hairstyle and what your hair is going to look like and change your clothes. Typical stuff when it comes to character creation and customization. We're also going to be able to communicate with characters like Minnie, Mickey, all of the characters that we're going to be meeting. Alright, that is going to wrap it up for today. We're going to be going over some of the characters in another video tomorrow, just kind of showcasing some of the characters that we have confirmed to the game and a few of the animations that they have. Remember, pre-registration is available right now through App Store or Google Play. Get the pre-registration in before the game launches on October 7th. But until then, we will see you next time.